fellow YouTubers. So, it's that time of year, season's greetings. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Nothing about 2020 has been normal. But anyway, this is the normal time of year for packing Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes. To get in the mood, like I really need a reason or excuse to get in the mood for this. I'm listening to Christmas fireplace. Got the Christmas music playing in the background. I have 7 boxes. I'm going to do 4 girls and 3 boys. And I'm really excited about doing the boxes for the 3 boys because they said lots of times the older boys get left out because people don't pack for the older boys as much. And it's just easy for me to pack for little girls, so I always pack for little girls. But this year, I decided to pack for boys, and I'm all excited because I'm going to pack toolkits for the older boys. So, this is my inventory so far. I have everything. I have 7 shoeboxes with labels. I've got the 4 girls coloring books. I didn't have boy-themed coloring books when I went after the coloring books. So I got them the little play pad books, which has coloring and activity, but they're just smaller. And I have sewing kits. I got 4 sewing kits with the scissors. And that was all the one store had, so that worked out great because I'm doing 4 girls. And I'm also doing little bracelets with beads. So the scissors will allow the girls to cut the thread and stuff and make their little bracelets. And then I got these little sewing kits from another store for the boys. And have little dinky scissors. But the thing about the sewing kits is sometimes it might not be the child that receives the box. It might be the parent or a family member or somebody in a tribe or a village or the community that can use that. So I send it because the child might not use it, but who knows? You might have a fashion designer or somebody who needs to repair their clothes, right? So I have the Hot Wheels for the little boys. I have magnetic dolls for the little girls. I have jewelry kits for the little girls. I have play packs for the little boys. This was to couple with the little girls' magnetic dolls. I have chapstick for the boys and the girls. I get a bouncing ball for each kit. I get the really hard bouncing balls so that if they're in communities or villages where they're on dirt roads or something, it doesn't take a chunk out of the ball, so they're real durable balls. I have the inspirational Bible search-a-words for all of the boxes, as well as these Bible game tablets for all of the boxes. I have washcloth and soap. I will wrap the bar soap in the washcloth and put it in a little Ziploc bag, and that will give them part of their hygiene kit. I also have toothbrushes with the caps, so I can bust these blister packs open and put 1 toothbrush with a cap in each box. I have Kleenexes for the boys and the girls. Combs for the boys and the girls, and elastic hair ties for the girls. I have pencil packs. Each child will get a 12-pack of pencils. I don't break these open and separate them. And I found the cutest erasers. These are little animals And the little Crayola tip erasers, they are just so adorable. I'm also going to do bandage packages and little snack size Ziploc bags. I have a box of crayons for every box. I have a pair of socks for every box. I have these little coin purses for the little girls. The toolkits so far, popsicle sticks, Phillips and flathead screwdriver, needle nose pliers, and a pack of nails. And my brother Jimmy is going to go buy me the small hammers, possibly with the wooden handles, so if he has to cut them down to fit in the box, we can cut them down as small as 10.5 inches from the head of the hammer to the end of the handle. The hammers are a little expensive, so he's going to buy the hammers for me, and he might also get me a wrench for each boy box and a retractable tape measure for each box. Keep in mind, most of my stuff comes from Dollar General and Dollar Tree, so I'm not paying a lot, but at the end of it all, you've invested a lot because of the number of boxes you're packing or how much supplies you have actually bought. Usually every year I start stocking up my inventory for shoe boxes. After we deliver our boxes one year, I start stocking up for the next year. But this year with COVID and illnesses and stuff and not feeling well, I didn't stock up. So I had to do a rush around, scramble around, get it all together. My sister and I spent 4 hours yesterday shopping for shoe boxes. Now, this is what I've been doing for the past few years, and I love this. You'll see it on the internet. A lot of people will do this. You take these little water bottles, drink bottles. You can get them from Walmart for 88 cents to $1. These were 98 cents each. And you just unscrew the lid and you drop some of the stuff into the bottle so that the space that the bottle takes up in the box is already storing some other stuff. In years past, the mouth of the bottle was wider, so I could also get the little mini pack of Kleenexes in it, but this year I can't put the Kleenexes in it. So I'll put the erasers in it, and I'll probably drop like a highlighter pen or something in it, because most of the stuff won't fit in it because of the lip is not that wide this year. But I got 4 really cute ones for the girls. And I got the dinosaur ones for the boys. And I've got everything organized. I'm just waiting on my brother to bring me the rest of the tools. And then once I get everything into the boxes, I'll know if I still have room to add anything else. But so far, this is everything that I'm going to be using. And this is it. There's the boxes. And then I have all of my supplies. And I will do some more videos as I start packing the boxes to show how I pack the boxes and everything for each of them. But anyway, I'm all excited. These shoe boxes mean the world to people. Like I was telling my brother, some of these supplies could be a year's worth of wages for some of these people. For somebody to have to go out and buy tools or something, that could be more than they could ever imagine. And I might be sending a toolkit to a little boy, but he might share it with his father or uncle or someone in a village or something, and it could become tools for a trade rather than a little craft for a little boy. So I like to think that we are making a difference, and when I post on Instagram and everything, I just always use the hashtag one shoebox, one soul. So this is just a small way of us being able to share the gospel to areas around the world. And we sing a song sometimes at Christmas, Love Reaches Around the World at Christmas time. and this is exactly what it's all about. Joining hands with Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child and sending these little boxes. Some countries will call them toy boxes so that it doesn't sound religious. I had the opportunity in 2018 to volunteer at the Operation Christmas Child warehouse in Charlotte, North Carolina, to help pack the boxes, to inspect them and make sure everything was acceptable going into the countries and stuff. And it was a big, huge blessing to see what we're doing and going thousands and thousands and thousands of miles around the world to share the gospel with children and families that might not otherwise have that opportunity. So I'm just thrilled and excited to be a part of this ministry. This is my 12th year packing boxes, and I am so excited that my preacher's wife introduced this to me and I've been able to participate. If you can even just pack one box, you can go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General or something. You can pack a box for $10 to $15. So anyway, I'm looking forward to this. I would love to be in a country and see children's eyes light up as they open these boxes. But someday I hope to stand in heaven and have somebody tell me that because of a box they received, that they're in heaven because of that box. And oh, that will just thrill my soul. And that's the best Christmas gift you can ever get, is the gift of love. So I'm going to move on, and I will give you an update as I start packing. Talk to you later. Bye. And my brother just delivered the tools he got me for my Operation Christmas Child toolboxes. I'm not sure if he realized this, but all of the tools are Pittsburgh brand. And Jimmy and Glenn were born in Pittsburgh. Look at these tools. These kids are going to have a better toolbox than me. And this is just the tools from Jimmy. I have the other tools, so I got to figure out how to get all this in my box and all the fun stuff and the hygiene stuff, because that socket set is heavy. Look at these little hammers. And those wrenches, those are heavy. Bye. So first, I'm trying to get my boys' Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes packed, and because my brother helped me buy a lot of tools to make them toolboxes, I had to go with these little 15-quart boxes versus the standard boxes that are 5-quart. It just added about 4 or 6 inches to the measurement, but it will allow me to put all the tools in here. So Sandy recommended that to make it decorative, that I add some tissue paper that would make it festive looking. So I'm going to add some holiday tissue paper to pack it. Of course, when it gets to the warehouse, because we volunteered at the warehouse 2 years ago, they will inspect, and I will know that I've got everything that's allowed in the boxes. They will inspect and tape it, but these will make really good toolboxes and storage containers. So I've got this kind of tissue paper, and the tools are really heavy. So I'm going to get all the tools in here first, and then I'm going to add the school supplies and the hygiene products and the fun stuff that are also toys and stuff. But my boy boxes are going to be for the age category 10 to 14 to allow for the tools. So that's my wow items, is a bunch of tools for carpentry, construction, and everything. And who knows, this child might end up being a carpenter, or have a village or a community or a dad or an uncle or a grandpa that can really use some tools, and it would benefit them, maybe even as a money-making thing. So hoping that this will really bless some children wherever they go. I'm doing 3 boy boxes and 4 girl boxes. So I'm going to get these boxes set up with the tools and then move on to the next thing. Okay. Okay, so inside my toolbox, I've got this 40-piece socket set. I have Phillips head and flathead screwdrivers, needle nose pliers, regular pliers, a set of wrenches, a small little hammer, a tape measure, a pack of nails, and I'm giving them a little pack of popsicle sticks just for playing and maybe building a birdhouse or something. So that is my toolbox set. I'm going to wrap a bar of soap in a washcloth. This is how I do it every year. So I've got the bar of soap wrapped in the washcloth, and then I put it inside this little Ziploc bag, and I'm also going to drop a stack of Band-Aids, various sizes, into this bag. So I have soap and washcloth and Band-Aids in this little bag. So I have toolboxes right now for the Operation Christmas Child. I have all of my tools and the popsicle sticks. Now I'm going to work on the hygiene products and the school supplies. I'm putting a pair of socks in each box. I've already got the washcloth and soap and Band-Aids in each box. I'm also going to put a toothbrush with a cap in each box. I'm going to put a comb in each box. Okay, so usually I take these little water bottles and I fill them with a ton of goodies to save space, because if you can put it inside the container, then the container takes up the space in the box. Well, in the years past, the rim, the mouth of the bottle, has been the width of the bottle, so I've been able to put the pack of Kleenexes in it, the comb, and everything else. But this year, for some reason, I got the smaller mouth bottle, so I can't fit much of anything in here. So I am just going to put a handful of erasers in each container, and I'm going to open up the chapstick and put a tube of chapstick in each container. And then that's all I'm going to be able to get in here, because the other stuff won't fit, so it will be inside the box. But it will still all be there, it just won't be inside the container, saving space. I'm giving every boy a comb, a pack of Hot Wheels tissues, Kleenexes, I'm giving every boy a sewing kit. They might become a future fashion designer, or mom or grandma or sister or somebody might have something they need to sew or mend. And I'm giving every boy a Hot Wheel car. Each boy will also get an activity play pack. I will give every boy a Bible game tablet. It's also like an activity set, but it's the Bible stuff, which I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to give every boy a PlayPad activity book, because I didn't think the coloring books were going to fit in the original boxes, so I got them the activity pads. I will give each boy a pack of 12 pencils each for some of their school supplies. And I will give each boy a really good bouncing ball. And each child will get a pack of 24 Crayola crayons, because I am giving them coloring books and or activity books. Let's see what else I have. I think that's it for the boys. I did put the Hot Wheels in there and the sewing kits. So I believe I have everything packed for the boys, and this is the box, and it's quite heavy because of all the tools. Lots of tools. My brother went to Harbor Freight and got Pittsburgh brand tools, and I know those are good quality tools. They're probably better tools than the tools I have in my own toolbox. And I mean, I don't even think I have a 40-piece socket set. And he went and got me everything that I asked for, above and beyond what I asked for, to add to this. So I am just so thankful that my brother Jimmy helped me pack these boxes, and I wish I could be in one of these countries and see a child open a box and know that I gave that to them, and just to see them use it and stuff. I mean, it's just amazing. But anyway, so I've got the boys' boxes packed. I believe I'm going to start packing the girls' boxes, and if I stumble upon something that was intended for the boys, then I'll move it over to the boys' boxes. So now I've got to organize the girls' boxes. Okay, so the girls' boxes, I didn't have tools and stuff, so I was pretty confident I could get everything in these boxes. My church used to wrap shoe boxes, the real shoe boxes. The church members would donate shoe boxes, and various ladies would take the boxes home and wrap them, and sometimes we would wrap our own shoe boxes so that we could use them. I always went after boot boxes because I liked that the coloring books and stuff could lie flat in the box. But anyway, my church has started ordering the Samaritan's Purse shoe boxes. So they order them and they get them folded and stacked in the church, and the church members can just go in and pick up as many as they believe they can pack and fill. And so the boxes are already provided. So I'm going to do 4 girls boxes. I'm going to do the ages, probably ages 10 to 14, just because the little beaded jewelry and stuff, some of the stuff might not seem age appropriate, but I don't know if the jewelry making stuff would be appropriate for the little girls 5 to 9. So I'm going to bump it up, and I'm going to do a similar thing. I have these little water bottles, and I'm going to put their chapstick and all of their erasers in here. And Sandy and I have been working on something this year, because when we got sick, we started getting a lot of pill bottles. So we've been removing the labels off the pill bottles. And my plan was to make little fishing kits and put the little sinkers and stuff in here for the boys. But then I shifted gears and went into toolboxes and bought the little packs of tools. But for the girls, I'm going to do these little pill bottles. And I'm going to bust open these bags of beads. And I'm going to fill these bottles with beads and then put the beads in the packs. And then they'll have the threads and stuff to make jewelry and stuff. And I'm also going to be adding a bunch of other stuff, but that's how I'm going to use the space in here, and that's how I'm going to send them their little beads and stuff for making jewelry. So I'm going to get busy with starting to pack this stuff, and I'll let you know how I go, okay? Okay, for the girls, just like with the boys, I'm going to put the coloring books in first, because they're going to have to lie flat in the box, and they can curl up just a little bit. I've also got them some magnetic dolls. I have these on my dishwasher. My niece loved playing with these. They come over and they love seeing these on the dishwasher and playing with these little magnetic dolls. We even have some at my office, and the ladies have them on their file cabinets, and they dress up the magnetic dolls at my office. So yes, these things at Dollar General, we love. And I've also got the little jewelry kits, and what I normally do if they don't fit, I just fold the flap down like that, and then this will normally fit in there. Okay, same as the boys. Each girl will get the washcloth and the bar of soap and various size Band-Aids. And I've already got those in the Ziploc bags to make it a little easier. And I have taped each one so the Band-Aids don't fall out. I'm giving each girl a 12-pack of elastic ponytail ties. Sometimes we'll bust them up and put them into containers so that we can put more and more girls' boxes, but I just do the whole pack. I'm giving each girl a pack of tissues. I thought these were really cute. They came from Dollar General. These little coin purses. They came from Dollar General, so I got one for each of the girls. I believe I may have gotten one for my sister or niece because I had an extra one and they were so cute. I believe I may have gotten one for my sister or niece. I'm also going to give each girl a bouncing ball because, as you know, growing up, we love playing with balls. Doesn't matter if you're girl or boy, you just like getting out there and throwing a ball, bouncing it, and catching it. Okay, so my girls' bottles have the chapstick and a ton of erasers in them. The girls' boxes are going to get these Bible word search puzzle books in them. These also came from Hobby Lobby. You go after Christmas and you get them like 50% off, and then you save them for the next year. And I'm giving them each 24 crayon boxes each. I'm also giving them each a pack of 12 pencils each, and the erasers that I put in here, I think I gave each girl about 15 or so erasers, plenty to go on the pencils. Okay, I've already put the combs in the girls' boxes, and they will each also have a sewing kit. The one store didn't have enough sewing kits for me to get all of the packs from one store, so I had to switch to the boxes for the boys. It worked out great because one store had 4 packs and I was doing 4 girls' boxes, and one store had 3 boxes and I was doing 3 girls' boxes. But the scissors in the girls' boxes look a little more sturdy and they're bigger, and so I opted for these and was glad that there was 4 set packs still in the store, because the girls, I'm giving them jewelry making kits, so they'll be trying to cut threads and stuff, versus the boys, their scissors will go with the thread that's in the sewing kit. So I'm glad that these are better quality scissors for the girls' boxes. Each girl will also get a pair of socks and a toothbrush with a cap on it. And I believe I have everything, so I've just got to make sure my boxes are well enough organized. Oh, they're each getting a pack of pencils, girly style pencils. I've just got to get my boxes really well organized because the boys were bigger, so I had plenty of room. The girls, I'm going to have to play with getting it all organized so the box will close. My philosophy is, after having gone to the processing center in Charlotte, is anything goes if the box will close, as long as it's not the banned items. We know we can't use toothpaste, we can't use candy, we can't use liquids and fluids, and we cannot use any kind of toys or things that represent war, guns and bullets and fighting soldiers, and action figures that represent fighting and stuff. So if it's not part of the not acceptable items, if it can go in the box and you can get the lid closed, and I'm excited. Okay, so I have all my boxes packed. 3 boys. I am so excited about those boys' boxes. And 4 girls. And I've got to put the labels on them. And I love going to Hobby Lobby because you can get these colored labels with their box sets. You can just pick up a stack of labels, so I love that. But Sandy's going to have to label one of my girls because last year I used all girls, so I have plenty of boy labels left. I've only got 3 girl labels left, and I need 4, so I'm going to have to put a Post-it note on one of the boxes and let Sandy know to tag one of them for me. But I'm getting ready to label these boxes, and I will take them to Sandy so that she can put them with the rest of the church's boxes and include them in the count. Hope y'all are packing a box. Remember, every shoebox represents one soul. You might meet that child in heaven someday, and they'll tell you thank you, that because of you and that shoebox, they heard the gospel and they chose to follow Christ, and now they're in heaven because of you. Bye. 7 Operation Christmas Child boxes filled and ready to send out to children around the world. Love reaches round the world at Christmas time. I've been studying in the book of Romans, and I have completed the passage Romans 10, 9 through 16, and I love these verses, how appropriate for a time as this. That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. For the Scripture saith, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed. For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek, for the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. I love those verses. Beautiful verses for such a time as this. How beautiful of the feet are those who bring good news. Take care. God bless. One shoebox, one soul for all eternity.